Hello YouTube via Instagram for the first time. I am Monology Tarot. It's weird because I just made that name up, even though it is my name. My name's Mandisa Marilyn. Mama, get it? D is my last initial. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm just gonna literally ignore everybody that comes on Instagram. I'm sorry, I'm gonna ignore you because I'm actually I'm not pretending, I'm actually recording this very first video for YouTube because of Queen Cup has persuaded me to come over here, even though I'm nervous, even though I've been doing this on Instagram for a minute. It's weird because I hear you can't swear over here like that, and I'm vulgar, and I hear that you can't play music, and I love music. I need the angels to help me. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to get through those restrictions, which is actually segueing me really cutely into the fact that I've already pulled some cards for this reading because I have tried to record this video 4 times already and I'm a little frustrated. So I've come over to Instagram. I've come over to do the recording for this YouTube channel, so it's going to be weird because I'm literally going to ignore you all. I feel bad, you know I do, but you know I don't want to get distracted. It's my first time on YouTube, and I don't want to be too dizzy, even though, you know, as they get to know me, they're going to see it, it's going to come out. But I'm going to try and be focused for this reading for the full moon, the full super pink moon in Scorpio or Libra, depending on which astrology you follow. But I'm going to literally take from both because, you know, we're multi-dimensional out here, innit? So that's why I want to speak on both the impact of it being in Scorpio and stroke Libra, because Libra's balance, isn't it? And I really feel that this full moon is going to bring some balance into play. And it's so weird because I'm so used to talking a little bit before I actually pull the cards. And then I pull the cards, but now I can use, it's like they're there as a reference and I'm trying to ignore them. But I'm just going to say a little bit about what I said when I did the first recording. Alright, boom. So we've got this full moon. I'm going to lean on Scorpio because I know much more about Scorpio energy than I do Libra energy. So we're going to talk about the depths of Scorpio. Also, we're going to talk about the 3 octaves of Scorpio, because Scorpios are not just scorpions with a sharp tail and a sharp kind of response or reaction to life, and they're not just fixed in their energy and their way of being. The second octave of Scorpio is the eagle. So if you think about the eagle is a bird of prey, you know, but it's also a bird that, so to be a bird of prey, you have to be able to see things from quite a high perspective. They're quite sharp, and they're also the companion of the high priestess. You know, the eagle will go on ahead of the high priestess to assess her already given intuition. So with that, you know, you're able to see the bigger picture of things, the revelation of things. Things will be revealed. Obviously, that's what full moons do as a whole, but in this case, it's going to be amplified because it's a full moon. It's a super full moon, which basically means that the moon is closer to the earth, like you haven't felt it, because who's sleeping? I would like to know that. I would like to know who's sleeping at this time, because you sleep through full moons. Anyway, and with it being closer, it's more like it's just all up in your business. It's like this is what it's doing, and it's shedding light on things that may have got missed, which is the next thing, because you got Pluto going in retrograde. Our first retrograde now for I think we've had like 6 or 7 weeks off of any retrograde. So this is the very first retrograde that we've had in a minute, and Pluto actually rules Scorpio. So it's a dual planet, because the original ruler of Scorpio was Mars, which is run by Aries. Gang gang. Done that. Had the best birthday, all that. Anyway, so with Pluto going retrograde, I spoke about this last year, innit? I told you lot, when Pluto conjunct Saturn for the first time in 500 years, when they like jumped in the car together and started rolling together in January 2020. I mean, first of all, Harry sidestepped everything, so that was an indication that shit was about to get peak, and it got peak. It really did, didn't it? So now that Pluto, because Pluto's the keeper of secrets, and Saturn is the ruler of karma, the god of karma, the lord of karma. So imagine the two of them just rolling in. imagine the secret holder and the karma just rolling. So the last time they did that was 500 years ago, and things shifted within the Catholic Church. Different denominations started to branch up after that. So there was a fight to go against the norm, the grain of what was being already done in it. So Pluto going retrograde. That felt involuntary. That felt like that wasn't even my laugh. That was. It's just saying that if it's holding your secrets, if secrets are still being held, if things are still not completely out in the open, this is around the time where that could be happening, especially with working with its baby Scorpio. Listen, I'm waving. It's weird because I've done explain that I'm actually recorded. This is my YouTube video, yo. So you lot, first of all, getting it early. I'm not saving it on IGTV. I'm just going to put it straight onto YouTube tomorrow. But I'm going to pretend that you're not here, so it just, like it was actually. But I prefer it when you guys are here. So I am going to get into lives, but well, getting distracted. So if I don't say hi to you, please don't take offence. Like I'm just trying a thing here. All right. So Pluto going retrograde for I'm not sure how long, and I'm not sure in which constellation, but it's going retrograde. And I'm telling y'all, if you don't surrender, your ass is going to get dragged. You're going to get dragged. And let me tell you something. I don't know what it's like not to surrender. I know what it's like to be stubborn, because we're in Taurus season. I'm Taurus rising, so I already know what it is, and I've been beat down. I've taken them licks, man, and I wouldn't recommend them because they're beast. And then you still have to surrender. You still have to do it, so you might as well just do it voluntarily. That's the word, isn't it? So you might as well just do it voluntarily, rather than get forced or get dragged. And that's it. I mean, it's here. It's all in the cards. It's all in the cards. But I remember saying this little bit before in the first recording. So it's all in the cards. So I have pulled so far. I've pulled from the Wisdom of Avalon. I've pulled from the Waite, and I have pulled one card from Hoodoo Tarot so far, but I'm just going to break it down for you real quick. And I prayed, would you guys like to pray with me again, because I'm happy to do that. And then we'll just get into what this reading is about. Okay. Divine Mother and Father who live within us, higher be thy name. Our freedom come, your will be done on earth as it is within us. Give us this day our daily breath, and forgive us our trespasses against those who trespass against us. Forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others, as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves, through all lifetimes, all timelines, and all levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, together we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Dua neter. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe. You know I've got a gong, but I don't know where my baby is. It's too far. It's too far. You know there would be normally a gong. It's just too far over there. So I'm not going to do it. I've already been... Let's not get into it. Boom, let's get into these cards. So first of all, from the Wisdom of Avalon, I pulled the bee. You see? I pulled the bee, and the bee represents luck, industriousness, and sweet victory, because together we are victorious. Divided we are weak. Divided we are weak. And it's okay that we're not all choosing the same thing. That's okay. I don't have a problem with it, man. Everybody's got free will. But I've surrendered my will to the divine. I work for God, yo. So just a disclaimer to YouTube, like, that's who I work for, innit? So I'm not partial to any drama or whatever. You know, you like me or you don't like me, I don't care. But disclaimer is said, yeah? Okay, boom. Scorpio time for a short I'm gonna ignore the comments from Instagram, because this is, you lot are getting the preview for YouTube. So this is it. This is the video. But I'm not gonna save it on IG. Said it already. Anyway, so with the bee, the busy bee, the busy bee that we have all been. Busy bees. Think about it. Like from before Christmas, before the alignment of the planets, we were being pushed the whole of 2020 when Pluto and Saturn sat in the car together. We have been pushed from that day to our authenticity, to our authentic coin, to our paths, to our, to our missions. We've been pushed and shoved, whether we like it or we don't like it, and we've been busy. So again, like, to clarify that, look who's come along, the Eight of Pentacles, because that's how busy we've been on this thing. We've been playing and pushing and hammering away at ourselves, chiseling ourselves into our authenticity and into our coin. Have we not been doing that? So with the Eight of Pentacles, obviously it represents toiling, being focused. You're focused. This is going to bring focus, this full moon, because it's going to stop you from wasting time with things, people, places, substances, all the things. You're not going to have time for it, because this is your time. This is your time. I felt like something just flew into my ear. And like I'm sitting next to Babushka and she's got bare things going on. Babushka is my love. I'm into plants, yo. Anyway, because you've been so focused, because I wasn't very focused, because you've been so focused on your ting, your grind, or whatever you want to call it. I don't like to call it a grind because I don't feel like I'm really putting myself out. Do you know, everything's quite joyful because the card came up. So yeah, this is also going to bring in recognition, opportunities, and with a lot of responsibility comes. With a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. That's what I want to say. With a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. So many of you will be put into positions of power because you're not far, you know. You're not far. You're not far from that Ten of Pentacles, from that not wishes fulfilled, from that what's this, generational wealth. It's a thing because you've been a busy bee and you've been letting go of the shit that was never working for you in the first place. Am I correct? So this Eight of Pentacles, as I say, it's gonna bring when more is required of you, when you're seeing more is required of you, more is going to be required of you. So if you're not finding a balance now at this point with like everything else, because obviously life is not just about your coin and these things, you know, this is also about our security. It is about our security, making sure that it's together. But really and truly, if you're working or if you're on the right side, a lot of the time that shit is taken care of for you. A lot of the time that is taken care of for you. My mantra, especially when I'm jumping from one venture to the other. Hi, YouTube. When I'm jumping from one venture to the other, my mantra is that all of my needs are met. I was not put here to suffer. All of my needs are met at all times. This is very exciting though. This is very, very exciting stuff, because you're finally going to be recognized for the things that you've been doing, whether it's your own personal growth, whether it's what you've been doing in your passions, because I don't want to necessarily say professions, because I'm not a professional at most of what I do when I started. You know, I grow into being a professional at that. But I want to talk about your passions, you know, the things that you know you should be doing. You're going to start getting the recognition for that. So there needs to be no fear at this time with moving with haste towards what you know is yours, you know, because you know what is yours can't miss you. That's another thing. You've got to step in faith in this whole dance. You have to step in faith. You have to learn the steps, the faithful steps. Okay, this is not so bad, the fact that the cards are pulled already. This is actually, I mean, I used to do this in the beginning, but we moved on. Because you're going to step into joy. You should already be in joy. You should be in joy of yourself. You should be in joy of yourself. And joy looks good on you. I mean, this is never going to get old. Every time this card comes up, I'm going to say it. Joy looks good on you. And once again, me and joy are matching. We're matching. Everything, the background, everything in joy, and me and it and we. We're in joy. And you know what joy is? Joy is what you choose. It's your choice what your joy is. Your choice what your joy is. But I already know what joy isn't. You do too. So you should be celebrating. My lip is a bit dry still. The straw did stick, but it's paper straw. We're trying out here. You should be celebrating all that you've achieved so far, because all work and no pay. Jack and Jill is dry. They're dry. All work and no play. And for some of us, the work that we do that keeps us in joy. A lot of the time it looks like this. It looks like this, and it looks like this picture, very much so. You know, and it's joyful. It is joyful, but we've got to remember that the people are also very joyful. So it's not all of them, and you're going to see the ones that are not for you during this transit, this period, this shift, this moon, and this retrograde. I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for it because for me it's better out than in, innit? It's like a fart. It's better out than in. It's you rubbing the baby's back and you're just like, baby, get it all out. I think this is what the full moon is doing. Look what they're showing me to do. Because my ancestors, my guides, my angels, my Orisha, my guardians, everybody's here for me right now. Everybody's here for me right now. My team is just, they're on it. This is what the full moon is. It's just rubbing out, just getting all the gas and all the toxins out. I don't know if it'll be this gentle. It will be this gentle if you surrender. If you surrender, it will be this gentle. But if you don't, you're gonna have colic. You guys. Remember to have some fun. Remember to get with those that you love. Remember to celebrate. This is a time of celebration. It's been a time of celebration. From the time that those planets aligned on the 21st of December, it's been a celebration, my G's. It's been a celebration. You should have been in joy from long time. But if you ain't, now it's going to get dragged out of you. You're going to choose. It's still your will. You have free will. But listen, I surrender. I surrendered. I give my will to the divine at this time because I don't want to be dragged. I don't want to get a beating. Especially in these times of restrictions. The restriction card come up. I don't know if y'all can see this. Can you see? The restriction, what number is it? It's an 8 as well. It's an 8. So there's a expansion. There's going to be an expansion of restrictions put on us. And I've said it before and I'm going to say it again because YouTube has never heard me say this. But if you do not want to be in a state of restriction against your will, you need to unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Every question you're asking me, from what? It's that. Unsubscribe from a system that doesn't love you, that has never really supported you. And the more that you unsubscribe from these things, they can't restrict you. What are they restricting you from? You can't restrict me from nothing I don't need from you. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, some of the restrictions, they got heavy-handed with it. I see that. They're even trying to mess with me and my personals. But I am definitely, this is what I'm doing. Because this is what it said to do. I'm hermiting on this shit. I'm deep in it. Because I'm like, if you're telling me I can't do A, B, C, and D without doing E, F, G, and H, yeah? I don't like being told what to do at the best of times. I don't like being told what to do at the best of times. So, like, in these times, I'm quite happy to go within myself to look for the answers that I need in order to maneuver myself around these restrictions. I've been doing it. Haven't covered my face since the day this thing started. I will not. Anyway, so the hermit, I mean, it could be, the restrictions could also hermit you, and this Pluto retrograde will hermit you. It will. But when you come out the other end, you're going to come out with the truth at the very, very least. And the restrictions as well are not only with Simon and them, because I don't play Simon Says. But the restrictions are not only with Simon and them. The restrictions are the ones that you've placed upon yourself by still being fully subscribed to this thing, you know. And also to my youngers, yeah, to my babies. The restrictions that your parents may be putting on you at these times, and some of the things that they may be forcing you to do against your will, they don't have the right to do that. They don't have the right to do that. I don't care what kind of wahala I could be creating at this time. I've got a 24-year-old daughter, and I already know that she wasn't raised to be told what to do by me or her father. All we were there to do was just to guide her, and her decisions are her decisions, her life is her life, her path is her path. I was just the vessel in which she came onto this plane in. So for my youngers, my darlings, I'm going to try and keep it as respectful on this YouTube channel as possible, so that you can say, look, go and look at Mama D, man. Go and see what she's saying, because I don't think some of the things that you're asking me to do is fair, and it's not what I want to do. So I'm here for you lot. I'm here for you lot first and foremost. The youngers, I'm here for the youngers, yo. First and foremost. Always have been, and I always will be. Because you are the guys that are going to be ushering things in. You're the guys that are going to be really building, not ushering, building on top of this new energy, this new age of Aquarius. I love it! I fucking love it! And plus you lot know computers. Look at me, I'm doing YouTube on Instagram. Because I don't know, this was my last resort. I tried everything. I know this may be comical to some, but you know, I'm getting that. This is not my time, yo. I was born in the 70s. This is still it's a bit irritating. So anyway, go within to look for your answers. You're going to find the strength to do that, man. You're going to find the strength to do that, because look how far you've already come. Look how far you've already come. I'm seeing all of you lot's laughter. Don't laugh, because I'm trying to pretend that you're not here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello, YouTube. Debut. So, you're going to find the strength to do what it is that you need to do. I don't know why that's there. To do what you need to do. Let me put that back. Because again, it reiterates the fact that you should be celebrating out here. You should be having a good time, but with those that you trust. And you don't have to question that anymore, because let me tell you something. You see that last full moon, my G's, if you do your rituals the way you are supposed to do your rituals, and believe and have faith, walk in faith in this thing, you know what, one of the things that I'll share it with you, because it is done, it's already done. So listen, one of the things that I asked for during the full moon last month, yeah, was to end all outdated soul contracts with whomever. And I wasn't going to stand in the way of what fell away. Some of the things, the people that fell away, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my days, like, I really love you though, but if that's, so be it. And I tell you, it's like I see them, but they can't see me. It's very weird, and they're not blocked, but it's like they can't get to me. Does that make sense? I said, wow. I said that. Anyway, so we should be out here celebrating with trusted loved ones, friends. We need to be having a good time, you know, because you're stepping into new. Let me put this one down. You're stepping into new terrain. Do you think everything that you cultivated last year just fell away? Now everything's like, let's go back to normal, or whatever Simon and them is saying, yeah? What about what you was doing last year? What about that? Because I've seen some of you drop off. Anyway, remember, I'm not on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, so I haven't seen anybody do anything. But you You already know, because I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it. Because if you lot see me drop off, I expect you to call me out. Like, fam, you doing that? I mean, you lot see me with Lewis lately. You lot ain't seen me training. So, you know, so it happens. But look, you know, we do start with passion. When the Ace of Wands comes out initially, you know, it's a passionate new start. We're like, yeah, this is the beginning of it. This is the first step. I mean, look, you have potentially got the world in your hands. YouTubers, listen, my girl, Bahati Life, I love this witch. I love her. Yeah, she talks about she's an astrologer. She talks about the average Joe tapping into becoming millionaires and billionaire statuses just because of the way the planets are moving. So she's like, why wouldn't you be tapping into that? So you should check her out. Another chick on YouTube that I adore is Empress Elegance. She's definitely somebody who I've been watching for about when I had locks. So we're talking 4 years ago. At least I've already called out Queen Cup, my girl. I've got to call out Tanya Gabrielle. Astrologer is her voice. She's very nurturing and motherly. I love the way she talks, man. And then Braca Goldsmith. A little eccentric, but I love her. Okay, this is why I'm in YouTube now, because of these people, because I don't stop watch them and they don't stop guide me. So it's time to take the first steps into whatever drove you from last year, whatever put fire in your batty, whatever you looked at and was like, ooh, went a little way and then it just kind of fizzled out because you're quite happy to resubscribe, get your subscription back. Sorry, I've got hairpins holding everything together. You know, YouTube, you're gonna get used to me, you know. You're gonna get used to me, you know. All right. So I did. So I got this wicked nude. You like it ready? You like it ready? Because I saw Destiny with it, Queen Cup, and I saw Empress Elegance with it. I said I gotta get me that. So I did. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It did drag me the first time. I pulled for myself, obviously. Obviously, I did, you know, a little romance ting dragged me. It was like, let me see what it did to them, look. Alright, I could have used the cloth, but my dress was right here. Okay. 10 of Baskets, which is the 10 of Cups. It's emotional fulfillment. Come on, full moon in Scorpio, because it's a water sign, and they get a bad rap. You know, it's like some of us will look from the outside and be Scorpio, emotional fulfillment. Really? But remember, I told you about the octaves of the Scorpio. I did tell you about, didn't I? Did I do it in this video? Because I'm so confused. I've done so many videos now. I'm just, you know, I'm an amateur out here. And there'll probably be a slight buzz. I apologise. You know, I might buy a little device so that doesn't happen again. But we're here now. And this is the message. So, so the 10 of Baskets, which is dope. Look at this family. Yeah, I mean, look at them. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's everywhere is having a good time. Are you? Wait, wait. Are you having a good time? It's not so bad. Okay, great. So, no, I'm not going to read that bit because that bit doesn't make any sense. The plant that's associated with this is dandelion. Positive, happy positive. The positive meaning of this, which is this, because it's upright, it's not in reverse. Happy families, spiritual contentment, consensus, harmonious relationships, blessings, shared values, friends who never let you down, reunions, stability, soulmates, camaraderie, unity, celebration with loved ones, and ideal domestic situations. Now, I don't need to be told again 3 times now. This is a celebration. This is a time to really be excited and having communions. I mean, we've just come out of winter. This is the first full moon of the spring, isn't it? Of this masculine energy, of this. So this is great. This is, regardless of what's happening, this is wonderful. This is a wonderful time, and I know that Simon and them have opened everything up. But I think they're puppeteering you lot. I think they're doing that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Don't get too excited and don't get too dependent on these things, because when they're done, again, y'all are gonna be sad. You're gonna be vexed. And why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? I keep the risk. I'm an Aries. You should have seen what I was gonna wear. I said no, because my mum might have access to this now that it goes on YouTube. My mum could definitely have access, because you can see that's why I'm just really, not just because of YouTube with my language, but my mum. The silence is weird for me though. Have we ever done a reading in silence? Ever? I'm sorry, I'm talking to the YouTubers now, because they're right there. They're there, right there. Anyway, not YouTubers, Instagrammers. I'm getting confused, but this is for YouTube. This is for YouTube. I'm not saving it in Instagram. It's going straight over to YouTube. Alright, boom. So like I said, this is a time for celebration. The reason why I put my glasses on, because I'm drawing for this deck again. I'm drawing for this deck again because it's wonderful. I love it so, so much. I love it so, so much. Can you give us some more? Thank you. Give me some more. I can hear Busta Rhymes. Give me some more. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe it. This is the Three of Baskets, the Three of Cups. Again, can we get down? I mean, it's that time. It's that time. It keeps telling us. What else have we got here? Well, we got the Nine of Wands. What's the Nine of Wands? Nine of Wands is like, yo, this is my final stand, you know. This is my final stand. I'm not having it, but I want to see what and look at this depiction though, please. Look at the wands. Look at the wands with the skeletons on the head, with the divine feminines on the head. Listen. She's holding her Bible and her gun. She's holding her Bible and her gun. Because don't get it twisted. I got 9. Who's 9? Who's 9? YouTubers don't, because I'm 45 now, so really that's 9 numerically, innit? So I'm rolling as 9 right now, and I got my 9. My 9 is cocked and ready, you know. 9 is cocked and ready. Don't get it twisted. Do never get it twisted. Like I said, we're going into this dark energy of Scorpio, and dark is not evil or nothing like that. It can be. But remember your womb. Remember the womb from which you came. Did that have lights? Because I don't remember. I don't remember much about the womb. I know it didn't have no lights though. I know it didn't have no lights. So when you hear me say I come from the dark, come from the ultimate divine feminine energy, I don't know where nothing is. And I know that there's an index to this, and I need to just get a grip. Look at the index and just hurry up. I'm coming. Look, I'm really going to read this book properly. So 108. That's very simple, innit? Oh. Ooh. The plant associated with this is pepper, and the image, an oppressed woman has finally decided that enough is enough. She protects herself with a mojo bag, a Bible, and a pistol. The skull-topped sticks represent the ancestors who have been waiting for her to make a move and are willing to provide assistance. I'm getting into it, but wait. My dress is acting crazy. I'm sorry. Let's get into it. If this was instant, I wouldn't even apologise because you already know what it is. But the YouTubers, they don't know yet. They don't know. But did you hear what that said? Can I read it one more time? Let's read it again. Let's read it again because this is the deck, you know. An oppressed woman has finally decided that enough is enough. She protects herself with a mojo bag, a Bible, and a pistol. The skull-top sticks represent the ancestors who have been waiting for her to make a move and are willing to provide assistance, meaning defending yourself, a test of faith, a test of faith, perseverance, being prepared, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Who told you? A fight to the death, will power, resilience, guarding your boundaries, and an attitude of would rather do than die. I feel like we don't need to pull any more cards, you know, at this point. I feel like that was the reading, innit? What do y'all think? I'm going to ask you now, my grammars, bruv. Like, family, what do y'all think? You think that was the reading? Because I think that was the reading, strap. Wow! I'm not even overruling. That's it. I'm not going to say another word about it. Wow! I got chills. They're multiplying. Woo! I got a Monology deck. You know, I told you I got a bit, I don't know if I said it in this, I don't know where I said it. Listen. I got nervous. I thought, like, what do you mean you're going on YouTube? To do what? With what? But you know I've got everything I need, but, you know, few new. I like it. So we're dealing with the Moonology cards here. Why not? Because we're dealing with the full moon. You know. Listen. I don't know where my lighter is because I feel to burn some sage right now. Okay. Oh! No. Because it says that your commitment is being tested. Because it never just said that. Your faith is going to be tested. You know, I start scratching my head in it. I'm just tired now. You're going to be tested. Of course you are. You're going to be tested. You're going to say, are you bad or not? Listen, let me tell you something, right? I went to, I'm always going to tell a story, innit? So I went up to the seaside for my birthday a couple weeks ago. And because I don't think I've really travelled that far, really far, since all of these restrictions have happened, because I don't need to. My whole life revolves around my home. I do everything from here, right? So, boom. I took this trip here, 3-day trip, got me a little Airbnb, what have you. And days leading up to it, I was going to ask my eldest daughter to lend me a badge or whatever the thing she have for restriction and to say that she's exempt. And then, like, I never did it. I procrastinated. And then on the night before, I was thinking, I should have done that. Sorry, gas. I should have done that. And I heard this voice say to me, do you trust us or not? I said, I do. No one asked me on the train for nothing. No one asked me in the cab that I jumped into to get to my destination. No one asked me at the destination. No one asked me nowhere. Not one time why my face wasn't covered. No one asked me. No one even asked me. It was only when I was getting the cab to the station, the the woman was like, oh, you need to mask up, and I was just like, I'm exempt, and she was like, okay, I'll send you a cab with a screen. Your commitment is going to be tested. Either you believe or you don't. Either you're in this thing or you ain't. You 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay, let's read it though, because it came out just so loud. I'm sorry. I got excited. Hey. Okay, what is it? Because we've got, this writing's tiny though. You know I'm going to need them. Okay, let's see. First quarter moon, 28. Index is a wonderful thing. Should ban books without indexes. Alright, boom. Your commitment is being tested. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, that millionaire, billionaire status, do you think that's too big for you? It probably is. So see how it works. So if you think it's too big, it's going to be too big. If you don't, if you think it's your portion, then take it, no man. Cha. Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you. So believe in yourself. Attune to the moon. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. Additional meaning of this card. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. Because you're being tested. You're halfway to your goal. I mean, you're more than halfway to your goal. You're more than halfway. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. Woo! That one hit a nerve. Shit. All right. The teaching. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's at a time when the sun and the moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through the storm. The storm is called Pluto retrograde. My G's. So all you got to do is just hold yourself together. You just hold yourself together. Hold yourself together in it. Hold yourself accountable. Set boundaries. Look after yourself. Keep everything together. That's all. It's very, very simple. Stay focused on your things, your path, your joy, whatever that is. And have a good time. Why aren't you dancing? Have you danced yet? How come you haven't shaken a foot yet? Big, we're almost in May, and you haven't sweated from dancing, from having a good time. I mean, you know, I'm an only child. I'm quite happy to do that by myself in my yard. I'm very, very happy to do that. But I feel the prompt. I feel the pull to others. I do. You know, I'm trying to have a picnic for my birthday, but you know, I'm getting all personal because this is meant to be YouTube, but it's really Instagram. But yeah, I know what it is. So, I think that's it, you know, guys. I really do. I think that's it. Obviously, I don't want to keep this team too long. I don't want people to get bored of me day one on the YouTube. Like, she goes on, doesn't she? So we are going to pull from the Soulful Woman Oracle from... They don't know us. They don't know it. But we do. Sophia. Yeah. We do. You don't know the dance yet. You know, you have to lead with the shoulders. Oh my god, it's going up there. I'm putting all of it up. Edit what? Nothing. I'm not editing nothing. But imagine that I didn't go toilet. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? We get one final guidance card from the Soulful Woman Oracle to just top this off. Cherry on it. I thought it was wicked. This is such a good reading. I really enjoyed it, man. 100. I wasn't mad that cards were already pulled for it. You know, that was quite... Because look how chilled I am. I'm chilled, man. I'm chilling. Path awareness. Shut up. Path awareness, yeah? Let me just make sure everything's together. Path awareness. Alright, let's go. 30. So 3. What's that mean? Holy Trinity. You can't do nothing without God. Let me repeat myself. You cannot do nothing without the divine spirit, whatever you call Jah, whatever. You can't do nothing without it. I'm just telling you. Okay, boom. I was about to read the wrong thing. It wasn't going to make sense at all. Right, now I'm ready. Now. Real thing. Path awareness. When I act sincerely, I'm always guided back to my right path, to my central purpose. Each time I return to my path, I return with knowledge and wisdom gained from exploring the shadow side of my journey, because Pluto, let me remind you, is going to take you to the shadow side of your journey. And just be there for it, because this is the balance. There is no dark without light, no light without dark. I'm here to deal with both. All right. Okay. My side journeys, detours and setbacks give me a broader perspective and useful information. Each time I return true to my course, I'm that much clearer and stronger, that much more ready to live peacefully with myself and my chosen life path. Each time I return, I am more sure that this is the right way for me, that I am on track. You know when you're looking for a card to pull, but I just feel like it's an overall inner, man. I feel I can't lift them all up at once, man. This knowledge reassures me. Sometimes I can only know what I know by experiencing the contrast of other paths of my falling off my path for a while. I know that made sense. I'm excited about my journey ahead. Card affirmation. Affirm with me, my G's. If I sincerely ask, I am always guided back to the right path for me and my central purpose. Who are you asking? You're asking the divine. You're asking your spirit team. You're asking your angels, your Orisha, your guardians, all of them. You're asking them. Woo. I enjoyed it a lot. Hi, YouTube. I'm going to have to say some really weird stuff now, like, please like and subscribe. I'm sorry. It's so weird. Yeah, can you like it, please? And subscribe and share. I'm going to get used to saying that. It's so weird. It's weird, but I'm here now. And I plan to be back with you lot in 2 weeks' time, probably with better sound, better everything, you know, because it's my first time, so allow me in it. And I'll see you soon. I love you lot. And I see you lot though, grammars. I see you, my G's, and I love you, man. I love you. And follow me on Instagram. I mean, it's fun over there. It's mama.d.tarot. What a tingy. YouTube. It's been a pleasure. Thanks, Destiny. Girl, you got me here. Yes.